The real Michael said, love the background music. Ashe, peace, PXD, melanated, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Welcome into all of our lovelies, new and true. Welcome into our new family members, our new subscribers, our new followers, and to all of our OGs, our returners. Welcome in. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for sharing this space. If you don't know me, hold on, bitch. If you don't know me, one thing that you need to know is that I like saying the word bitch. Second thing, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to charge this phone in. The second thing you should know, I'm going to be always running divine, whatever time that is. And the third thing you should know is I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. All right, so y'all head over to the website, crystalinemars.com. And thank y'all for all of y'all services that y'all have been booking. Peace, Keisha J. Thank y'all for y'all orders that y'all have been placing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for just sharing the space. Thank y'all for y'all love offerings as well. We are conducting our merchandise raffle in just a few days on this upcoming Saturday on Nightly Live. We'll be raffling off some jewelry pieces from our website. So if you'd like to get the chance to win anything, you can do so. Y'all help Baby Boo out in the comments, y'all. But well, I'm about to say it anyway. So yeah, it's $5 per entry if you want to add your name. If y'all do want a live reading tonight, you can send your love offerings in through Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay, Zelle, Venmo. It's a $15 minimum. That will get you 6 card pulls. If you want something more in depth, you can send in more, and I will exchange energy based off of how much you send. And I'm starting the day off with Jessica. I do have a love offering in from Baby Boo, so I will be conducting those readings after our collective tarot tea time, you and me time. Thank you, Mystique. Peace, Baby Boo. So let's go ahead and get into the actual daily message. So the daily message, the message of the day is know your role and play it. Know your role and play your part. Okay, you know, you may still be like trying to discover who you are. You may be still trying to unveil aspects of your purpose. You may still be trying to step fully into, you know, who you truly are, right? But you are the middleman. You are the middleman in a lot of people's lives. And I am not encouraging any of y'all to start going around trying to solve everybody's problems. I'm not encouraging all of y'all to go in and try to carry everybody's cross. But I am just inviting you to go look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. And when your spirit calls for you to get busy in whatever way, it could be busy in prayer. It could be, hey, I need you to deliver this word to somebody, or I need you to bless this person with something, or I need you to do a ritual for this lovely, or I need you to give this lovely some advice, or donate a service, right? Or give something away for free, right? Some of you are like spiritual healers, you are spiritual workers. And when it comes to your friends, when it comes to your family members, again, every battle is not yours to fight, but Spirit wants you to look at your life and see how these people affect your life and who you want. It's about you knowing your role and you also knowing what role you want others to play in your life. Okay. And so when it comes to those roles, you may be like, okay, I want so-and-so to play this role. I want so-and-so to play that role. I want to play this role in their life. What do I need to do to make this happen? Remembering that you are the God in your life. All right. You are a God in your life. I don't know what your God is or who your God is, who it is that you are a slave to. If you are, that's your business. But my point is, know your role in all of this. You may be trying to take the back seat on a lot of things, and Spirit's like, you are the producer. You are the producer. You are the main character. You are the makeup artist. You are the hairstylist, right? You are the person who get the props. You are the videography, the videographist person. You are the person who gets you run a promo. You are the all. Okay, so this is just a call to your higher self for you to see what your spirit's calling for you to do right now when it comes to being at service. Because don't forget, we've been talking about the Aquarius or Pisces energy that we are in, and Pisces is all about being at service. Spiritually though. Okay, so look for ways, and again, it may look different. All of us are not into rituals. I get that. All of us may not be into certain things. You may have your own approach, and that's for you to explore. Okay, but how can you be at service to make a difference? You see people suffering, or these people keep coming to you, and they I was looking at something a while ago, and it was this young lady, and she was saying how she stopped doing readings because she got tired of people coming to her with the same problems. She was like, I got tired of people coming with the same problems, so I just stopped doing readings. And I was like, I get it. But then the other part of me, my higher self, was like, that was an opportunity for you to look in the mirror and be like, I need to provide them. Well, obviously the solutions that I'm providing them are not, it's not what they need. So how can I set myself up with the tools, with the knowledge, with the skills, with whatever it is, so I can give them answers that can actually help them? Obviously, again, there could be some people that you can't help. There are some things that you can't fix. But there are some things that you are literally in position to be, again, the bridge. Okay? And it's not for you to just give up and to feel overwhelmed and frustrated. It's like, no, it's a part of your purpose. So let's rise to the occasion, because it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you. And even if it's not, but most times, we we can feel like sometimes things are in vain or it's a waste of time if we don't see how we can benefit from it. And these things that your spirit's calling for you to do, like I said, because it has to do with the role that you want people to play in your life. But if you just kind of like let go and let other gods take care of it, that can either hurt you or it can help you. Right? So that's the message of the day. I want y'all to take that as it resonates, move it around. But we're going to go ahead and get into the daily energy. All right. So we're going to be covering the daily energy for Wednesday, February the 26th. All right. And so the daily energy, I channeled Let Me Clear My Throat. Tackle congestion ASAP. Okay, so with this Let Me Clear My Throat, y'all know Wednesday is already the day of communication. Okay, so with the Let Me Clear My Throat, I saw like mucus and congestion. So some of you may literally feel this like early at the start of your day. You might want to start your day off with some warm water with some lime juice, right? Or some tea. But you definitely want to tackle the congestion in whatever chakras, honestly. It could be congestion in the mind as well. Some of us may rise with brain fog. Some of us may rise with like a depressive spirit that tries to, cloud our day, block our judgment and things like that. So wherever you see this congestion, period, go ahead and tackle it before it gets worse, okay? A lot of us will also be receiving a lot of downloads, okay? So take note. And I channeled this interrogation energy. And don't feel pressure to have conversations you are not ready for. I was just watching. I told you, I don't know why. I've been into the police body cams lately, bitch. Like, that's been my thing. Every fucking day, I've been looking at, like, interrogations, murder cases. Like, that's been my thing for weeks now. It's been, like, 3 weeks strong. I've been looking at them police body cams on my YouTube. And I literally just finished watching one where there were some genius. We have our lovely from last night. There was a genius. I did get a love offering from Element of Surprise. Was that for a reading? But what you call them? Not the interrogators. What's their name? The detectives, whatever their name were. They pretty much did a good job at tricking the woman into telling on herself. And they had no evidence. They like lied about a lot of stuff. And so there could be some things that maybe you're not ready to talk about. There could be some energy that's like lying to try to bait you, to try to get you to tell more information about something. And again, don't feel pressured, okay? Don't feel pressured to talk about anything that you're not ready for. I don't know what that may entail, but for some of you, it will arise. And again, don't force nobody either, because it may be the other way around where now you all ready because you done cleared your throat. So you're like, oh no, we're going to talk about it today. I remember I did that one time with Logas, and I did it in the most like passive way. But when he brought it to my attention, I was like, damn, I am trying to back you in a corner. He was like, I just told you I didn't want to talk about it, but you're still like egging me on, trying to get me to talk about it. Like, stop. And I was like, and so definitely respect other people's boundaries as well, because boundaries is going to be a thing, because the 26 adds up to 8. So there may be some boundaries that people set, there may be some boundaries that you need to set. All right. And so, oh yeah, I didn't even see that. That was the next thing. But yeah, assert your boundaries, and it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. Today is a 1 day. The daily energy adds up to 1. So again, there may be some things that you got to say no to, so you can say yes to something that is in alignment with who you are becoming, or what you need to be, where you need to be, what you need to do, how you need to do it. Okay? So that's the daily energy. The crystals for the day are Chrysocolla, Angelite, Blue Topaz, and the colors for the day are red, white, and blue. So y'all go ahead and leave y'all red, white, and blue comments down below, y'all hearts. And the ritual I would recommend is the Divine Delivery. Ashe? Ashivery. Thank you, baby boos. Swag Family Sierra said, I want a pair of the copper earrings. They are beautiful. For sure. These are my favorite. These are my favorite pairs. I'll be adding some to the website, y'all. I'm going to add some to the website. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to add some more. But thank y'all so much again. And so let's go ahead and switch over to Tarot Tea Time, you and me time. Ashe graffiti. Ashe. Inevitable Truth says, sometimes you don't attract what you are. Sometimes you attract people. Okay, y'all coming in with the love offerings. I got y'all. Miss Nikita. So Keisha, oh, your element surprise. Let me write y'all down. So Jessica, what kind of reading did you want? So Keisha want general. And the baby boo, who just sent that? Keisha, general. Jessica. Okay, general for Jessica. Who else sent the love offering in? Who was that just now? Who was that? Aziz B. Aziz B. Oh, that was Sheba. That was you, Sheba. Hi, yeah, cute too. And she'll do, hey, not the flags, bitch. We are America, bitch. Hey, Guave. Miss Sheba, that was you? Yeah, no, never. I don't want to sound like a broken record. All right, so let's see what we got. Come on, it's refill. Come on, replenishment. Come on, replenishment. So let's see what we got here for the collective. Perspective. This is going to be general. I want y'all to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Move the energy around. Okay, that was you. What kind of reading would you like, Miss Sheba? We got expenses paid in full. You said, nah, that's the best country in the world. Puerto Rican flag. Oh, my bad. My bad. Ashe. We got expenses paid in full. We got new moon. Okay. This new moon is definitely bringing some energy that's going to... Okay. Hold on. Let me continue to pull. And this is in the environment. Because in the environment. Where is that, bitch? Because I just saw you. Here we go. So we got 444. And the new moon peaks in Pisces on Thursday at 4:44. So, Ashe. We got there is more to them. Give them a full 30 days. So expenses paid in full, new moon, 444. There is more. There is more. All right. So this is about to be a very bountiful month, especially as we approach this 3 month. That's heavy Oshun energy. So let's see. We got listen to your body and trust your instincts. All right. Listen to your body and trust your instincts. It's like your soul is definitely about to be taking the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel, bitch. Okay. So definitely follow your instincts here. We got 111. Beautiful. This is brand new fucking energy. I'm seeing like somebody who was in like a toxic environment where it was like you couldn't breathe. The song that just went off was Breathe, actually, by Toni Braxton. And but I've just seen somebody like take a deep ass inhale, like fresh air, a breath of fresh air. Okay, we got something like my daddy, bitch. Yeah. Hold on. Now we got Superstar. But what was I about to say with this? Listen to your body and trust your instincts with the new energy coming in. I don't know. We're going to see, though. We got prepared for arrival. Come on. What? Hold on. I like this. I like this a lot. Prepare for arrival 111, new moon. So Spirit definitely coming in with the everything, with the flowers, with the gifts, with the dinner, with the activity as well. It's like something's perfect. Something's perfect. It's like something that you needed. Like, bro, like I really needed this. You may get invited somewhere very soon this week. But prepare for arrival. Somebody has some energy coming in. What's this? We got Obatala. We got this weekend. Bitch. Obatala. And we got this weekend. Prepare for arrival. The first is on Saturn Day. 111. That adds up to 3. We enter the 3rd month on Saturn Day this weekend. And with this Obatala energy, and Obatala helps us when it comes to purifying. So a lot of us may feel called to do something, like rather it's fasting, rather it's creating a new routine, adding a new practice or something like that to your days. And you may be getting downloads in regards to that, but you're going to be preparing for this arrival. I was talking to a lovely earlier today, and I was just talking about how over the past, like I had this, my desired reality right now that I'm living. For 2 years, I was manifesting it, and I fasted so much throughout those 2 years. And when I say I was never more intentional, like I am intentional now, but I was in a space where I didn't have really anything that I desired. Like I really didn't. I won't say I didn't have anything, but the main things, the main desires of my heart had not fully materialized. And I was like, I know I got to make some sacrifices. I know I got to fast. I know I got to do some things that are uncomfortable for me. I know I got to let some things go. I know I got to be strong mentally. I know I just knew. And I was willing to. Bitch, when I'm saying I was doing 9-day fast, I was doing 21-day fast. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. Like, I stopped doing a lot of stuff because I was like, I know that this version of me is required, and I want that bad that I'm willing to let go of these temporary satisfactions, you know, or temporary pleasures, you know, because I knew it was going to keep me there. And I was like, I don't want to be here, so I got to do something different. So a lot of you are going to be getting downloads. A lot of us are going to be getting downloads in regards to what we need to do different, even if it's just a temporary thing. Okay? It may just be something that needs to happen in the meantime, just to purge, to release, so you can align. And not necessarily saying you're going to go back to everything that you did before, but it may not be, you may not be living that, like that strict, or, you know, that it's not going to be like that always. It may just be something that you need to do to prepare again for your arrival. Okay? Even when it came down to Brother Logas and his rites of passage, when he cut his hair, I was like, I cut my hair. When he took his 30 days of cold showers, I was like, I'm taking my 30 days of cold showers. When he took his 30 days of sleeping on the floor, I was like, I'm taking my 30 days of sleeping on the floor. I took initiative with all these ones. I took initiative, and I was like, I know what the fuck I want, and I know that I'm going to have to be uncomfortable, and I'm going to do it. And that was one of the many things that broke the ice. So some of y'all may definitely have this same thing that you're being called to do, or to just fast from, or to cut back from, to prepare for your manifestations as well. The stone of the day, y'all get y'all Moldavite. CrystalineMars.com. We have this gorgeous piece on the website. We have another one available on the website for a little cheaper. We have some beautiful earrings on the website as well. It's a cowrie shell and Moldavite pair of earrings on sale. So y'all get y'all Moldavite as well, because it's definitely going to work wonders. Thank me later. I do need an internal cleanse as well. No, for surely. Hit me up on DM me, and I can send you the heavy metal detox that Logas and I have been taking, and it's been working wonders. It's been working wonders. Okay, so we have resilience. We have sweet life manifesto. All right, so we have resilience here. So with this resilience, there are a lot of things that are coming back up to the surface that Spirit is calling for you to push through. Okay, and with the sweet life manifesto is because the sweet life is right here. Prepare for the arrival of the sweet life manifesto. Okay, it's getting sweeter and sweeter. Today was so beautiful. Today was 65 degrees here in Virginia. It hadn't been that warm since, I don't know when, since I guess what, early fall. And it was so beautiful. I was like, I gotta get outside. So it's definitely this sneak peek energy that we're feeling. And before you know it, like, we're gonna be there. Before I was thinking about that. I was like, bro, we are already in March, bitch. We are already in March. Before you know it, it's gonna be May. Before you know it, it's gonna be August. Sheesh. So let's go ahead and the quicker you move, the quicker things will move. Okay, I know we also got that lunar eclipse that's coming up as well. So we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of things that we are preparing for, because this ain't just to prepare for the arrival of your manifestations. This is preparing for everything, all of these major shifts that are happening. Okay. Okay. So we have bitters and we have pay raise. Okay. So we're talking about the sweets, but some of us have been in this bitter space where it's been like, whoa. We had to be the honey. We had to look for the things to be grateful for, look for opportunities, or just, we may have had to sit in certain things. Drink those lemons and things like that. Because again, the bitters is what cleanses. The bitters are cleansing. I'm thinking about like the herbs, So there definitely have been some cycles where it's just been like, okay, there also could have been some things that were eating away at you that we need to release, that we need to let out. Okay, but we have the pay raise here. So somebody's money is definitely going to be looking better, and it could look like you actually coming into alignment with, I don't know, you may get like a roommate. Your partner may be able to help. Your partner may be getting a pay raise or something like that, to where they could kind of take a little burden off of you, or y'all both getting pay raises, or even if y'all not getting pay raises, y'all are able to come together in a way where y'all can support each other. But some of you also are getting pay raises, but nonetheless, regardless of how that manifests for you, this is a sweeter financial situation nonetheless. Okay. Ashe Kenyatta. Dr. Sabi bitters, yep. And even with the bitters, some of you may need to take like some bitters, sour salt bitters, right? What's the African Indian herbs? If y'all look on Google, African Indian herbs, AIF, if I'm not, AIH, if I'm not mistaken, AIH, African Indian herbs on Google. It'll take you to their website. They have a plethora of bitters. I was taking a ton of those, of different kind of bitters, last summer and early fall. Let's see what we have. And again, I was preparing for arrival, bitch, not even knowing I was preparing for pregnancy. I had a lot of stuff to clear out. What's this? We got black magic. We have unplanned pregnancy. Whoa. All right, so we got black magic and we got unplanned pregnancy. So again, with the clearing out, right? There could be certain contracts that you have. There could be certain entities that dwell within, that live within your being, that got a GTFO. We got to evict them out so we can cultivate a safe space, so we can cultivate a healthy environment for our manifestations to grow, for our manifestations to birth. All right? So, and I told y'all, some of y'all with this unplanned pregnancy, congratulations. I remember I was coming heavy with the unplanned. Here go, look at Oshun, bitch. Remember in December, it was around like the beginning of December was when I was heavy on channeling pregnant energy. Y'all remember that? And that's when we were in that 3 energy, Oshun, because the 12 adds up to 3. And here we go again. So some of y'all definitely might be having some divine, unplanned pregnancies. Okay? But with this black magic, you and this partner, maybe y'all went through a lot of things, or you just didn't think that now was the time. But we got to prepare for arrival. We got to prepare for arrival. So you may not know exactly what this baby is, what this is, or whatever, but it'll make sense later. It'll make sense later. But at the end of the day, I encourage you all to honor your body, because I felt an intensity, because last summer I didn't plan to get pregnant. Last summer I wasn't thinking about pregnancy. And then around fall time, the thought came, and I was like, okay. And I really started to think, and I was like, how do I feel about that? Am I open to that? And I opened myself up to it. I was going to the gym 7 days a week for like 4 months, because I just got my gym membership in August. And I was going hard in the paint with 40-minute saunas every day, bitch, 6 times a week, 40-minute saunas. I did that for 3 months. And then maybe a week or 2 before I actually conceived, my body just started slowing down. And I was like, I didn't understand why, but I honored it. After 3 months of going to the gym every day, it felt weird for me not to go every day. And I was like, something's wrong. Something's going on. You know, like it's an energy trying to take over me and trying to throw me off. And I was like, but no, like I'm not about to fight this, because I know like I just need to chill out. And then I did come to find out I was pregnant. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I got back into my groove, but I honored myself and I really tapped into how I felt. So a lot of y'all are going to feel the shifts. You're going to feel when to go. You're going to feel when to slow. You're going to feel when to stop, and honor that. Again, it may not make sense, but it will full circle once you've done what you need to do, or once it's, you know, come together. All right. Everything is not going to make sense. And, you know, we all tapped in. You may be trying to look at readings. You may be trying to pull your cards. You may be trying to do meditation. Try to go see something real quick. And everything may not come clear when you think it will. Or it may. Okay? So, let's see. But congratulations to all of y'all, because y'all pregnant with something. Okay, we have cardinal, and I'm just seeing the Aries energy. Aries is a cardinal sign. We have musician here. Okay, so cardinal, we have music. But even the bird, the cardinal fell the other day when my daughter was vacuuming in here, and I just put it back up here tonight. So the cardinal that is connected to ancestral energy is also a good, it's a good omen. And so some of y'all may be starting to see like red cardinals, or just like certain birds, but the cardinal came up. So that may be something. You may hear like a bird tweeting outside your window, and you go look and you see it's a red cardinal right there. And that's your ancestors coming through, just to, reassure you that they are there for you. All right. You say you have a cardinal hat on and you're a cardinal sign too. Ashe. And what are the cardinal signs? So it's Aries. Hold on. It's Aries, Cancer, and Libra. Aries, Cancer, and Libra. Aren't those the cardinals? So we have tomorrow here. So tomorrow, I have my first doctor's appointment, so I'm going to see babies for the first time. So for collective, there may be some kind of reveal. There could be some kind of reveal tomorrow, a sneak peek of something, because I'm not going to be able to see exactly what the genders are tomorrow. I'm going to do my testing, but it is going to be my first time seeing what's up in there, okay? So definitely there could be something that is being brought to light tomorrow, and whatever you're pregnant with. Okay. You said in Capricorn. Yeah, in Capricorn. Thank you. You see one today in your Aries sun. You just wasted a whole bunch of clove powder as you were talking about the unplanned pregnancy. I say. Thank you, Amber. Congratulations. I told y'all, just slide in my DMs. Slide in my DMs. And with this black magic too, like I have a client, one of my favorite lovelies. She was trying to get away from her lover just because they had their little issues, as we all do. And she was like, I'm sick of this shit. And her ass ended up pregnant. My daddy song on. She ended up pregnant and she like, fuck, you know? And the guy is a really good guy. They just have their problems, as we all do in some season of our relationship. And so there could be something where you're trying to run from whatever is purpose related, whatever is written in the stars for you. And because you sick of this shit, because if you tired of things not moving in the way you wanted to move, you trying to run because she was about to go on a trip, bitch. She was about to go live her hot girl life. And her ass got sat the fuck down. And so some of y'all may also have that energy too, where it's like you may try to run from certain things. And you're going to definitely have a rude awakening. You're going to hit a motherfucking brick wall because spirit ain't going to let you get but too far. Okay? So you can try to fuck around and find it if you want to. But we about to close out. We got the sweetness ritual, bitch. We got the sweetness ritual. Remember we channeled? That's crazy. I don't know what show that was, but remember a long time ago, we had both of these cards came out. That don't come out often. The Sweet Life Manifesto and the Sweet Life Ritual came out in one reading. So I told you, it's like, it's sweet, but you up here like, no, it's bitter. No, it ain't no sugar, ain't no sugar. And it's like, yes, the fuck it is. So something definitely about to be revealed to you in regards to how better life can be, how sweet life can be, how beautiful life can be. We got don't mention it right now, but we got all inclusive though. I just talked about how Lovely was trying to go on a cruise, like all inclusive, don't mention it right now. So there may be something that you get wind on that you don't got to like make an announcement about right now. We got full moon and we got release. So again, with this full moon and release, we got the new moon. We had the new moon come out. And then we got the full moon release. So again, whatever is coming to the surface in its fullness, something's ready to close out. You're ready to close out something. Let's go ahead and purge, release, fast, whatever we need to do. But we have happiness here for you. And we have it's okay to change your mind. Happiness is here for you. It's okay to change your mind. So you may find yourself back where you started, right? And that's okay. You may find yourself being into something that you weren't into at first. And that is okay. Again, what does your heart say? What does your heart say? Because until you really follow your heart and tend to the voice of your heart, you're going to always long for that thing. You're going to always yearn for that thing. So what is that thing for you? What is that thing for you? All right, y'all. So I want to close out with an angel number. Or let's just close out with a declaration. Let's see, because I feel like I'm going to read whatever it is. All right. So, all right. Let's go. I don't know why. Somebody is avoiding something because I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this, but I am. It's the shadow. It's card number 18. All right. And it reads, watch your back. Caution. Danger up ahead. This is a time of illusions. Facts. If they tell you the sky is blue, check. Dishonesty, deception, and uncertainty are in the air. Trust your intuition. Your inner voice is screaming to get your attention. There's more to the situation than what meets the eye. With this watch your back, caution, danger up ahead, that does feel like it's in a fear base. They may not have meant that, but I'm just channeling it, wrapping it up based off of what we have for the collective energy. And these can be fears. You're like, Lord, the worst is ahead. Danger is ahead. Again, the illusions. Don't forget, we're still in this Pisces season, which is the planet of, Neptune is a planet of illusions, creating fucking confusion. So if you find yourself in that fear-based place, I need you to go on to the other side and see straight through that. You know, move the fog, clear smoke, okay? There's more to the situation than what meets the eye. All right. So the declaration is, I am willing to feel and release my fears and doubts. I need y'all to leave that down below in the comments. I am willing to feel and release my fears and doubts. I am willing to feel and release my fears and doubts. And that concludes our read for the night. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the personal readings. We're going to start the way with Jessica. Jessica wants a general, and then we have Keisha, followed by Miss Sheba. And if I'm not mistaken, I got one more as well. Or no, I think that was it. No, I think that was it. Okay. Miss Sheba, did you tell me what kind of reading you like? You say you've been thinking about pregnancy all week. Ashe. Can't say, wow, twins, congratulations. I don't know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm still speaking life in it. I ain't gonna lie, a little sprinkle of doubt try to come in every now and then. But I'm just holding on to what my desires are. I did have a dream last night that I blew up 2 pink balloons. So I don't know. I really want a boy and a girl, but I don't know. I told y'all at this point, I feel like I'm fucking carrying quadruplets, but we'll see. At least I'll be able to see how many are in my womb tomorrow until the results come back. You said what were the heart colors today? What were the heart colors today, y'all? Red, white, and blue. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, general for you, Miss Sheba? Okay. So, Jessica. Let's see what we got. All right. So, we got hypnotized for you, Jessica. You said, Duublé, I'm so excited. You. Like I said, he think it's a girl. I want a girl for him, but a boy for me. We'll see. He's team girl. My in-law, she's team grandbaby. My father-in-law, he's team boy. My mom's team boy. My daughter's team girl. I'm team both of them, bitch. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here for you, Jessica. All right, so you got hypnotized playing in the background. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely you getting your flowers. This is you being respected. This is you being honored and like loved as this Queen of Pentacles, divine, feminine, matriarchal type energy. We have the 10 of Cups as well. This is beautiful. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So I do see that whatever energy it is that's coming through for you, it is, you said I can totally see you with the boy. I can't. I don't know, y'all. Okay, stop. We could talk later. I'm in Lovely's reading. I'm in her energy. Leave me alone. But y'all can still comment. I'll read them later. But with the 3 of Swords, Jessica, I do see that you're safe to be loved here. I don't feel heartbreak here, honestly. We have the 10 of Cups, and it's complete opposite, where you feel safe, where you feel secure, where you feel like, oh my gosh, like homie, lover, friends, best friends, soul, kindred spirit type energy here. And this is you like not having to ask. You know, you may still have to communicate, obviously, and ask for certain things, but this is like you not having to ask to be loved. You're not having to ask for the basics. You know what I mean? Let me know if y'all team boy or girl in the comments. I'm so annoying, bitch. Okay, come on. What else we got? What we got for Jessica? Okay, we done here. Okay. Oh, we got the sun. Or if y'all team twins. Okay. What's up with Jessica? What does Jessica need to know right now? Okay, we have renew. Whew, we have the 6 of Wands. Wow. Damn, Jessica. And we got the Knight of Coins. This is beautiful. And we have the Hangman here. So Spirit's like, don't try to control time. Don't try to control anything, literally, because things are moving so beautifully for you. I do see you stepping into like this light and you being more confident as well. It's interesting because it's like whatever insecurities you did have about yourself, it's like you're going to start embracing those things. I do see your money taking a turn as well. You may be starting something new or doing something new when it comes to like the way you do your business, or I don't know if you're going to be adding something new. I see something new that you're going to be creating, or a new way that you're going to be presenting this creation here, but it's definitely going to be bringing in some money slowly but surely. So I do say take any opportunities when it comes to putting yourself out there here. Okay, and you also may feel called to do some rearranging around the house, taking down some curtains, changing the colors and things like that to bring in this fresh energy. But Spirit just definitely wants you to just surrender to the divine will and just let the love flow to you, let the abundance flow to you, because it is a lot that you have been intentional about, and you've just been like, you had all your eggs in like the wrong basket essentially, but you've been making the necessary shifts, and so those things are coming into fruition. So just be patient with the process and enjoy the process. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Jessica. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to Keisha, baby boo. Y'all fried because y'all ain't say nothing. Keisha said team boy. Graffiti said team boy. Twin Skin said twinsies. Team double. Ashe. Don't be trying to ask what I got either, because y'all ain't saying nothing. What we got? So what's up for Keisha? What Keisha need? Okay, I'm getting unveiled for Keisha. Okay, Keisha, what the hell? If you're going, I'm going to have to schedule some personal time with you. All would be great. Be a great session with our partners if eligible. You can book on CrystalineMars.com. Hey, Belle, babe. Team twin. Okay, Ashe. You have added some new things to your business. Ashe. Team boy and girls. Not girls, bitch. Not the boy and the girls. Lay said that. She was like, Mom, if you have 2 girls and 1 boy, that would be awesome. I was like, what? 2 girls? My mom said, not 2 slits. Ashe. Twin boys? Woo! Don't you dare. Don't do that. No. I'm manifesting a girl full of guys' ass. The guys ain't going out stone cold killer this life, bitch. What we got? Ashe. Y'all ghetto as fuck. 2 boys? Why y'all keep saying that? Anyway, let me get to Keisha. Keisha, because y'all on some other stuff. Keisha. Not 2. What we got? What we got, Keisha? Keisha, you got 3 cards that came out. Listen more, speak less. What the heart feels, the mouth will confess. All right, Keisha? So there could be some truth revealed. And it does feel like you need to, it's a balance that need to be had when it comes to your intuition, but also you projecting what you think the person really is trying to say. So, I don't know, it's something to be more mindful of that. You know, listen more, speak less, and, you know, check yourself when you find yourself, like, projecting. Like, is this a projection? Because I do feel like this skeptical energy, like, when somebody's telling you something, you're just like, yeah, I don't believe you, or whatever. Like, I don't know. We have energy vampire, draining your energy. Don't forget to set and enforce your boundaries. And that may be the thing. Like, you may not believe somebody. I do feel like somebody is coming in with some genuine energy. I'm not saying that these energy vampires are going to necessarily go anywhere right now. But definitely spirits like, you may have like this wall put up from your past. We have don't show your hand, take note and move accordingly. This was a part of the divine plan. So somebody could be telling themselves, there could be some things that are revealed. And spirits like, just take note, move accordingly. But just, again, check yourself when it comes to your projections here. Peace, Monique. I'm late. Spiritual Mo Ben said hey over there, and I've been looking at it. Hey, baby boo. Welcome in, y'all. You said spot on. Yeah, we have justice here. So some energy that is balanced is coming through, like I said. But you over here like this, like, let me see. I don't know. I think it's something in my eye. Yeah, we got the 4 of Swords. Okay. Yes, I do see that you're healing, like you're trying to heal from some past energy here. But we have the World. Spirit's like, go ahead and wrap it up. You're carrying something on, like you're repeating something. It feels like something for years. I don't know if this is like repeated energy that keeps coming in. I got you, Kenzela, that you keep experiencing. But it's something like even a spiritual contract clearing, or you need to like break some contracts here. But your perspective is a little skewed, honestly. And it's like shifting, like you're seeing the world in a way that doesn't serve you. You're seeing people in a way that doesn't serve you. And I'm not saying that you're not seeing truth, but maybe it's like you need to repurpose something. Okay, so that's what I got for you, baby boo. Yeah, we have the 2 of Cups. So again, like something's trying to come through, but are you going to allow it to? Or are you going to sabotage it? Are you going to Like, you know, it's kind of like somebody who's being kind to you and you're like, what you want? What you want? They're like, damn, like I just wanted to show you love, or I just wanted to buy you dinner or lunch. Like, I didn't want anything, you know? And you like, I'm good. It's like, damn, okay. So that's what I got for you, Keisha. So we got Miss Sheba and then Kenzela. What kind of reading you want, Kenzela? All right, so Miss Sheba, general. Oh, what's this? You got the Justice. And honestly, I like the energy that I feel for you, Miss Sheba, because it does feel like the energy that I'm picking up is like you have been making conscious choices when it comes to just how you move. Like, you know, you're just trying to be more intentional. You know, you've been taking a step back, thinking before you speak, checking yourself. I do feel this energy where you've been holding yourself accountable and like just really trying to do better for real. So shout outs to you. We have the Emperor here. And we have the Chariot, okay? We have the Emperor and we have the Chariot. So it does feel like you've been super busy, a lot of movement here, but I do see something about to come to a halt or know when to like take a break. That's what I'm getting, like know when to halt. You know, it's like a person moving all day and they don't take the time to hydrate in the meantime, take time to, you know, nurture themselves and eat some fruit or take a lunch break or, you know, getting you enough rest. You know, you don't have to do everything at once. So be mindful of how you're like, you know, using your energy. Yeah, use your energy in more like a balanced space. And that may not be 50-50, but just make sure you make time for what you need for yourself as well. We have the Hermit here. And I do feel like this energy of isolation as well. Not sure if somebody is inviting you out or somebody will be inviting you out, but I do feel like you need to open yourself up to, you know, being outside more or being around friends more or being around family members more, or like I do feel like you need to get outside. It feels like you're a homebody and there's nothing wrong with that, but it does feel like you're robbing yourself from experiencing other things that are like trying to experience you. Okay, but we have the Death and Rebirth and we have the Six of Wands. So with the Death of Rebirth and the Six of Wands, I do see people may even tell you that they notice something different about you, like you're going to be radiating this glow. I'm seeing like a bright orange. It's like orangish, yellowish. It looks like a sunset aura that I'm seeing for you. So you're definitely like stepping into yourself or really activating and using this solar plex and sacral chakra. And your energy is very beautiful. This is a good time to manifest. It's a good time to manifest because you can easily attract certain things. Even the things that you don't want. So just be very intentional with your energy and protecting your energy as well. You know, not being so naive and in the light that you're blinded by the darkness that still exists. Okay? So that's what I got for you. And we're going to close out with Kenzela. Kenzela said, general love. I want to know what doors are opening and closing. Okay. Kenzela. All right, so I'm going to close out with Kenzela, and then we're going to transition over to our spiritual lesson. You say, yes, I have been in hermit mode. Ashe. You said, I am exhausted. I received that. Yeah. So we got the Lovers here. Let's see what this is about. Ooh, so this is incoming. Something rushing in. We have the Tower in reverse. So it does feel like the worst is over. Whatever work you have been doing when it comes to like clearing out the residual energy when it comes to this heart chakra or even like wounded sacral chakra energy. Not sure. I'm picking up on like miscarriage. Not sure if you ever had a miscarriage. That's not my business. You don't have to share that online. But even if it's not miscarriage, like an actual baby miscarriage, this is giving like just something that you planned to birth. You know, just plans that you had for yourself that maybe you had to abort. Like missions that you had to abort. Things that didn't come into fruition. Things that didn't grow. Relationships or whatever it was. And it could have really like, put a halt, you know, to, or it could have like stabbed your sacral, you know, or wounded your solar plex or closed them off in some way, shape, or form. in ways that you may not have been fully aware of. But I do see that coming, that I see you using that energy more in a way that can help you when it comes to creating your desired reality. And speaking of desired reality, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. So your ancestors are also coming through as well when it comes to just being proud of you for taking accountability and just doing your best to shift your perspective and to learn more about yourself and how you can be better, be a better daughter, be a better sibling, be a better listener. Something about I'm seeing a grandmother come through. It's okay to ask for help as well. So I'm not sure if you're trying to do everything on your own, but we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So the 10 of Pentacles followed by the 8 of Pentacles. You are going to have some support when it comes to whatever it is that you are trying to create. That's like purpose related. You have a lot on your plate, but you if you ask for help and allow for the support to come in, it will. But we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So what door is opening is an opportunity for you to work with a person. It feels like it's one extra person, 1 to 2 extra people. Opportunities for you to make money in different ways. Okay, so open yourself up to making money in different ways. Okay, it may not be in the conventional way that you're used to, but we do have the Star here, so that's a wish fulfillment. But with this Star, that's also Aquarius energy, calling for you to challenge your beliefs, calling for you to expand your comfort zone as well. All right, so that's what I got for you, Kenzela. You said your grandma called you today. Ashe. Was your conversation like it was something that you needed to hear? Like, how was that? But that concludes our energy, y'all. That concludes our energy check-in. Thank y'all for sharing this space. We got 12, 12, 12 here. Literally, we got 12 people on YouTube, 12 likes, and we got 12 people on Instagram. But thank y'all again for sharing this space. And that's 333. And thank you for sharing this space this time with us. And we're now going to transition over to our spiritual lesson. I will see y'all in the comments. It's been a blessing. Ashe. Ashe, you said you have to call her back. For sure. It does feel like, ask her about like her 30-year-old self, or how old you are. Like, ask her what would she tell her 30-year-old self. Something along those lines. Like, ask her questions about her story or herself. Her love life, how was she in school? Something. It's something that, some questions about her life that you didn't ask before, that's going to help you with bringing some clarity and understanding and expansion for you now. Okay? So, that's what we got. All right, y'all. Okay.
Peace, family. Today's spiritual lesson is still disease. Still disease. The other day I mentioned how a part of the uptick in disease of different organs, cancers, and things like that is a big portion of it is actually due to our energy being so stagnant. It's being so stagnant. Our chakras are not rotating like they need to. Our chi is not moving like it needs to. Especially when you have so many, religious people who are putting all of their energy into, their religious figure. They're not utilizing their own chi energy, and it's laying stagnant. It's laying dormant. Now, when you look at water, wherever there is still water, bacteria grows. Wherever there's still water, bacteria grows. This is why when you get a fish tank, there is like a machine in there that constantly is like blowing bubbles in the water. It's constantly, one, it's filtering the water, but two, it's moving the water. The water has to continue to move, because where there's movement, there is charge, and where there is charge, there is life, right? And it's not about bacteria growing. It's about the poisonous bacteria growing. It's about the acidic bacteria growing. It's about, you know, the life-threatening bacteria growing. There's always bacteria. There's always bacteria. It's always about having the correct bacteria. So when water is still, you know, that's where disease can come in. The same thing happens, like when you're not moving your body, when you're not exercising, when you're staying, stationary for long periods of time, right? Just doing it, say a stationary job and then going home and sitting down and laying down and being stationary at a time, that also causes a lot of disease because we're not moving, so the energy, the blood is not flowing, and it allows for it's less of a charge and allows for your body cannot filter properly, right? Movement, just like water coming from a spring, it is bouncing against the rocks. It's getting filtered. That's how your body also filters. It has to the blood has to be moving, right? And the faster it moves, like through exercise, the quicker it can filter, faster than the bad bacteria can grow. But also understand, same thing goes with your energy. The same thing goes with your energy. This is why it's not just enough to meditate and be still. No, you meditate to be still only to quiet the mind, but then once you get to that quiet place, then you focus on the energy and you move the energy. You move the energy in the chakras and in the different parts of your body and of your being. You move that energy, right? Which promotes more life, which promotes, a longer life. The more, so that is a part of your, the concept of raising your frequency, raising your vibration. A big part of that is moving the energy in your body. So when you're listening to 432 hertz music, when you're listening to whatever chakra hertz music, when you're listening to whatever, gamma wave hertz music, when you're listening to whatever Tibetan monk music or shamanic music, whatever drums, whatever you're listening to, when you're listening to these spiritual musics, meditation musics, or what have you, ambient music, what it's doing is it's the frequency, how it's helping to heal you and charge you. All it's really doing is stimulating your own energy to move throughout the body. That's all it's doing. That's all it's doing. Right? It's just getting the energy to move. And your own energy is what's healing you. Understand, nothing outside of you can really heal you. It can only convince you to heal yourself. So, and what is scientifically, how does that happen? How do you heal yourself? You just get your energy to move. You just get your energy to move, right? And when your energy moves, it filters and it will heal, right? So, that being said, I just want you to focus on, when you're doing your spiritual work, don't just allow the music to do it for you, because that'll only get you so far. But you also want, it's even more effective when you use your mind, and as well as you can use your voice as well, but use your mind to move the energy. Visualize, right? Whenever you're visualizing, what are you seeing? You are seeing energy. Whenever you're visualizing, whenever you're dreaming, right, you are seeing inside of your mind, not your brain, but inside of your mind, you are seeing energy in its purest form. So when you're visualizing the energy in your own body, you are seeing the energy. So when you visualize it moving, you are moving your energy. Ashe. So that is today's spiritual lesson. And now we're going to the Q&A section. Ashe. Said peace over to the face. Bookers. Peace to the OGs on IG and peace over to the YouTubers. We appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscribes as well as your super chats. Revelation right now. This is witchcraft people. Well, we don't profess to be witches or to practice the religion of witchcraft. What you will find the practices of which, or some of the techniques of witchcraft, you will find that they are sprinkled in within Christianity even itself. There's especially in Catholicism, which is the head honcho of all the Christian denominations. Peace to Sheba Bay. Let's see, Ashe to Atuna Ken, peace to Graffiti. Peace, peace. Graffiti says, bro, I did my chakra rotation today and I gels my room and the earth. Bro, I did my chakra rotation today and is that where it's supposed to be gels or gels? My room and the earth. Or you felt, maybe you felt my room and the earth vibrate beneath me. Ashe. Ashe. You probably didn't feel the room vibrating beneath you. You probably just felt yourself vibrating when you were vibrating against, a hard floor or what have you. You might have just been feeling that vibration bouncing off of the earth, off of the ground, back to you. But it might have been the earth itself, might have been the room, I don't know. But either way, more than likely, you were probably the one vibrating. I think he was trying to say assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam to Cordero Ramos. Peace to Majane. Okay, it's supposed to say felt Ashe. Ashe. Tunican says, yes, that chakra rotation sent me to the stars and back. Ashe. Ashe, that is the purpose of it, right? And, the longer you can do it, the more effective it is. And then the more often you can do it, obviously, the more effective it is as well, right? You want to utilize your chakra rotations and exercise them just like as if you would, to exercise your body. Go to your chakra gym. You gotta go, just like how you would go to your, physical weighted gym. Kofi says, makes sense. It happened after I moved past the throat with my arm chats. Ashe. Ashe. Right. Yeah. But you want to move past that. You want to go to, don't be distracted by little things like you're vibrating, right? Don't be distracted by little things like that. Instead, when you're starting to feel yourself vibrate, that's actually that's the beginning. That's the beginning portion. When you start to feel any small difference or visualization changes or things like that from the chakra rotation, that's the beginning, right? Don't get caught up. Don't feel like, oh, I'm doing something. No, your vessel just got it's primed now. You're actually supposed to push past that, Once it gets primed, then you said now the real work starts to begin. The real work starts to begin. And the real work then goes into, you prime the chakras, then you can start doing, like let's say if you do all the chakra, right? You do the chakra rotations. Let's say you're doing like 10 minutes, 15 minutes per chakra. You finish chakra rotations. You're feeling your body vibrating. You're feeling it pulsating. Now that's a good time, like graffiti. That'd be a good time for you now to practice your martial arts training. That's a good time to start practicing your martial arts training, right? Because now your chi energy is flowing, and now you can actually play and exercise with the chi energy. Ashe. This is what happens to like athletes who like get into a zone. When they get into a zone, their chi energy is like fully, or it's turned on at a certain, level. It's turned on, right? We can all do the same thing without having to play a sport. By doing chakra rotations, you can get into that same state, but it's an even more balanced state though, because you actually put all the chakras into their proper flow state. Let's see. Corey Wickland says shadow work and reversing the generational curses, out disease. Those they help. They definitely help. Reversing from matrix thinking to Christ consciousness thinking, 5D. I mean, yes, although I would definitely agree with all those things, Corey Wickland. I can't say that I disagree with those concepts. I just try not to. I try not to use too many commonly used spiritual terms, because they tend to stagnate people, because it makes it seem a little too magical, a little too etherical, right? And then people end up not really exercising their being in a way that's needed to accomplish what it is you're talking about. But I can't disagree with it though. Tunica says I added an extra touch to the meditation. I played the chakra tuning forks to each chakra, and also my mantras for each chakra helped. Ashe, Tunica, that is the point, right? The more tools you use, the more techniques you add on to it, the more you magnify the exercise. So that's exactly what you should do. Right? Graffiti says it actually pushed me to meditate further. I enjoyed the experience and want to know how far I can take it. Well, I mean, when you ask yourself a question like that, how far can you take the meditation? Well, obviously you can take it infinitely far, right? That would be the most obvious answer, right? You could take it however far you're willing to go, right? So probably the better question is, how far will you take it? How far do you want to take it? That's actually the best question. How far do you want to take it? Because however far you want to take it, that's the farthest you will take it. So yeah, I do my exercises with my axe and knife. Afterwards, I shave graffiti. So I'm even triggered a sparring match with a deity who visited me. Ashe to that. Let's see. Majine says, when you say chakra rotation, do you mean just visualizing movement in the area of the chakra as you're meditating? Well, essentially, Majine, you missed the chakra rotation exercise on Sunday. I see you didn't go back and watch it. But essentially, yes, where you're visualizing the chakra energy in that particular area. Let's say if it's the sacral, I had people focusing on an orange ball of energy at the belly button. You want to visualize your body and visualize this, like however you are right now is always the most effective. Visualize your body, visualize your belly button, visualize an orange sphere of energy rotating in a circle around your belly button, right? And with each breath, as you breathe in, imagine when you breathe in, the energy going into that orange sphere, charging it up. And as you breathe out, you really focus on the rotation, right? And that's what jumpstarts the chakras. That's what gets the energy flowing throughout the entire body, because each chakra is like a major chi engine, right? Or just major chi component of the engine, of the chakra engine, right? The more chakras you rotate, the more the energy flows throughout the body. Sure. My Jen said, I never watched the chakra. Okay, you never watched the chakra rotation live at the beginning. I still catch. Yeah, sure. You gotta watch it. You know, these are major energy centers, right? Major energy centers. Sure. You know, there's other parts. You know, there are other. You know, those are just the main. You know, body chakras. You can also rotate your aura as well. You can rotate your aura. You can rotate your electromagnetic field. Right, you can do those things as well. Yeah, I'll show you. Right, you can also do those things as well. I've done that. I do that sometimes, where I'll rotate my aura, or you know, one time I spent a couple hours rotating my electromagnetic field. Doing that right now was an interesting. I went to an interesting place. I met an interesting entity when doing that. Coy Wickland says, souls need to know that the pineal gland and Christ consciousness is your connection to source. I mean, you know, the pineal gland it definitely is a major component, right? It's not your only connection to source. It's just one connection. It's just one connection. All of your chakras are a connection to source. All of them are connection to source. It's not just the pineal, it's not just the third eye. All right. So it's just something to think about. Christ consciousness is Christ consciousness is closer to source than this three-dimensional vessel. I will say that. But it's still not. But it's separated from source still, though. It is separated from source. Because it's conscious. Source is not conscious. Source is consciousness, but source is not conscious of self. So Christ consciousness is just a certain level of consciousness. It's a certain level of consciousness. It's a level where it's a level where you understand and you see past you can see behind the veil at Christ consciousness level. You can see behind all the veils, I should say. Behind all the veils, allowing you to like Neo did, bend the spoon, because you can see that the spoon is not real, or that there is no spoon, I should say. Duüblé says, I found with the chakra rotation, going beyond visualizing and focus on actually using your energy to rotating makes a huge difference. Ashe. Ashe. So you're actually trying to feel the energy, is what you're saying. You're actually trying to feel the rotation and not just visualize it, is what I believe you're saying. That makes sense. That makes sense. I haven't tried that. I haven't tried to do that. See the energy and focus on moving it versus just seeing it. It requires more focus. Well, see, you're kind of saying the same thing. So you're like saying, see the energy and focus on moving it versus just seeing it. Well, wait a minute, maybe that's not. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Beyond just visualizing and focus on actually using the energy to rotate makes a huge difference. But I think that's what we already were doing, was seeing the energy and rotating it. So I'm not really sure what you mean.
What I mean with visualizing is just like not much effort is put into the actual rotation itself. It's just like looking at a movie, you're just watching it. But I found that with seeing the energy, and when I said seeing the energy, I mean the actual chakra, the ball.
Right.
See the red ball, but then use my energy to move it versus just visualizing it moving made a difference.
I don't.
You still can't understand what I'm saying?
I can't, because to me they're the same thing. So I'm not really sure.
One is just seeing to me. Like I could visualize a red ball moving fast, slow. Okay. But then another one is me actually, like, I don't know if it's like my soul leaves to go put hands on it, and I could like feel the resistance of it, and I'm like trying to I could feel my energy trying to actually
Gotcha.
Move it.
I gotcha. So what Duüblé is talking about is just she's using more parts of herself in the process of the chakra rotation. It's actually the same thing, like if like a tunican says, okay, I'm gonna do the chakra rotation, but I'm gonna also bring a tuning fork into the equation. I'm gonna also do some sort of mantras while I'm doing it, right? It's like adding more to the fire type deal. So what she's doing is she's visualizing the chakra moving, but she's also visualizing a being that represents her on some level, also doing it as well. So she's putting more of her, she's using her soul energy, basically. She's using more of her soul energy in and putting that into the mix, right? Which definitely it magnifies the energy, right? It magnifies the process. It may just be harder to do on a long term basis, like if you're like doing 15-20 minutes per chakra, it could be a little challenging, because not only, yes, the more energy you put into it, the more effective it is, but also the more energy you're expelling to try to do it as well. So I don't know, it's you can try different things though. Try different things, see how it feels, see how it goes, right? Imagination, how do you know which chakra to focus on? Like, why would one rotate the sacral chakra or the heart? How can you tell what needs rotating? They all need rotating. That's like saying, how do I know which body part to exercise? You exercise all of them. You exercise your chest, your back, your arms, your legs, your glutes, your Abdominal, you exercise all of them. You don't just choose one. There's not one that needs to be exercised. All of them need to be exercised. All of your muscles, all of your chakras. Right. Duublé does them all typically. Keep them all in sync. Okay, you're gonna try their meditation. Ashe. Yeah, I recommend starting at the root. Start at the root because to me that's the best place to start, because you start. That's where the Kundalini sits, right? That's where the biggest pool of your energy sits, at the root. So then you start at the root to get that going, to chime that up. And then you work your way up, every time you go up, you're actually pulling some of that Kundalini, energy with you, right? Not too extremely, because unless you're really focusing on the Kundalini itself, but otherwise it's like, it's just a more fluid way to go about doing it. Graffiti says, a lot of times I will summon the elements during rotation, and helps with building up the light energy and clearing out the stagnation. Ashe. Marjan says, how long do you focus on each chakra? I only meditate 15-30 minutes per day. Do you spend a certain amount of time on each one? Or just following intuition? Well, it depends on, like 15-30 minutes. You can do it 30 minutes. You could spend about 4 or 5 minutes a chakra. All right. But see, it depends on what you're trying to get out of it. It depends on what you're trying to get out of it. So this is beyond intuition. This is about planning for your success and your development. Right? Intuition only gets you so far. It's also about cognition, cognitive, conscious choice making. Right? So if you want to, if you're just trying to warm the body up, warm the chakras up, just get the body loose, you'll spend about 30 minutes doing it, just to like get the body going, just like this is a warm up. If you want to get a good exercise in for the chakras, you'll do about an hour. If you want to start tapping into healing the body, then you need to do at least 2 hours. I also suggest, if you want to really heal the body doing the chakra rotations, you want to do at least 2 hours. That's about enough time to get some good healing done for the body. So that's about 20 minutes a chakra, 15-20 minutes a chakra. You also, I would suggest that you lay on the ground with your head, the top of your head facing north. The top facing north, to the North Pole, the magnetic pole, the North Magnetic Pole. So just use your phone. It'll use a little compass on your phone. It'll show you the North Magnetic Pole. Face your crown towards that way, and your feet will be facing south. And then do your chakra rotations for 2 hours or so, because now you will also be in congruence with the electromagnetic field. You'll be moving in alignment with it. Your electromagnetic field will be in sync with the Earth's electromagnetic field, and that will help with the healing process. It'll also give you a lot of, you'll know that you're done some good healing, because you'll feel pretty energized afterwards. Corey Wickland, light body, Christ consciousness, chakra system, connection, the source, pineal gland, all in your God body to connect to source, family of light, Ashe. Yeah, I was trying to feel the rotation. It was challenging my first time, Ashe. Marjorie said that's helpful to think of it as exercise and work each energy center out like a full body workout. Yep. Because we're not just thinking about it like that, it actually is exercise. Your spiritual energy needs to be exercised. If you watch any animes, that's what they do. Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, whatever you want to watch. They are exercising their chakra energies, their chi energy. You got to exercise them. And the more you exercise them, the stronger they become. The stronger they become and the more access, to your own power you'll have. I said that's what I want to learn. That's the specific benefit. What's the specific benefit of rotating each chakra? What does rotating my sacral heal? My heart, my throat, my crown. As far as like what it heals, I that one I can't really tell you. Like as far as what each one is healed, like I don't know. I'm gonna admit that I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know. But I will say though, if you rotate all of them and you rotate all of them for a total of 2 hours or more, and you're facing north and south, your entire being will go into a healing state. Your entire being will go into a healing state. That's the most information I have on that. So like, will rotating or exercising my heart result in harmonious relationships? That I don't know. I don't know how it will affect your life experience. I don't know how it's going to affect your life experience. That part, you got to find that on your own. And it's important that you find that on your own, because there's only so much that I can tell you, or anyone can tell you what you're going to experience, right? And if anyone pretends that they can tell you everything, well then, you might want to be careful about that person. I can only tell you what I know it'll help you with, and as far as your relationships, as far as your emotions, and as far as your even your soul, like it's like I'm not really sure. I don't know, but I will say it will heal your physical body. That's what it will do. It will heal your physical body. Beyond that, I'm not really sure. I might, through more practice myself, I may have that answer for you, right? But then again, some of those other life experiences that I receive from doing it, it also, cleanses your aura and things like that. It cleanses you from negative energies and other people's energies, right? But other than that, though, it does depend on your own karma. It depends on your own birth chart and things like that, on how you will experience things. So I can't really say, how any particular person is going to experience life after the healing from the chakra rotations. So Kafis, I feel my spiritual muscles getting stronger, I shake. If you meditate in the hyperbolic time chamber for a couple of days, I shake to that. Let's see. You have to out generational curses to heal the chakra system. Sure, but you got to be specific about what you mean about healing generational curses. What does that mean when you say that, Corey Wickland? What does that mean when you say that? I want to know what you're referring to. How do you believe one does that? Or would you recommend things like that, Marjorie says, I feel like when I meditate, the biggest benefit I get is I get downloads. Okay. Well, that's because um, you're just utilizing these upper two chakras, the pineal and the crown chakra. That's the main thing you're experiencing, because you're only using two chakras. I hear God or my highest self talking to me, Ashe, giving me instructions or insights focusing on chakras. I may miss this voice, Ashe. Do you find you still get downloads or hear your higher self talking to you as you're rotating your chakras? Yes, you do get downloads, right? So, well, actually, there's different things you can experience. There's different things you can experience doing your chakra rotations, and you don't necessarily experience the same thing every time that you do it. So I will say that it's not guaranteed you're going to have the same experience every time you do the chakra rotations. One of the experiences I've had before is sometimes I will have like kind of like dream like experiences while rotating, and it's happened like one or two times that I've done it. And like my root chakra, I'll like maybe go through some sort of uh, maybe anger or aggressive or warrior type of experience in my mind, or I might or maybe it's a sexual experience, and then I get to the sacral, and it's like more of like I feel like this nurturing, and I feel like this very warm type of experiences or emotions. Sometimes I'll just feel like emotional changes and shifts when I'm going through chakras. Sometimes I will have different experiences and visual, out plays that will go on in my mind going through the chakras, right? Sometimes I'll just run into different entities or deities. Sometimes I'll just feel things on my physical being. Like I might be rotating my heart and it makes my hand pulsate, or it makes my shoulder kind of ache or something. So I know there's a weakness in my shoulder. So sometimes it's like you'll be rotating a certain chakra and you'll feel that energy flowing in another part of your body. And it may be like trying to heal or trying to move the energy in that part of your body, right? Sometimes certain chakras will take you to a whole nother dimension, and other chakras will bring you right back into the body to where you're just in the body at that moment, right? So like your experience will shift and change. There is no like this is how you're going to experience it every time, or this is how everyone experiences it, or this is what's going to happen at each chakra. No, I can't tell you what your experience is going to be like, because it's going to be your own personal experience. It's going to be tailored to you. But what I will say is the end result, if you do it for a long enough time, that the time frames that I give you, then you will have those end result feelings. As far as what you're going to experience during that time, who knows what could happen? Who knows what you could experience? Somebody said, I respect that admission of not knowing. There's so much in the universe that is unknown, and that's by design. Well, I don't know if that's by design. There's so much in the universe that's unknown to you. There's so much in the universe that's unknown to me. That doesn't mean that there's so much in the universe unknown, because if somebody else knows it, right, then it's only unknown to the people who don't know it, right? So, we don't want to project upon all other beings that, hey, all of us don't know so much. Like, that would probably not be accurate. I'm sure there are plenty of beings out there somewhere in the universe who probably know the majority of the universe. I'm sure that would make sense that those beings exist. If there are ignorant beings like ourselves, then there's probably other beings that are very well known. You said unknown to humans, so you're talking about Earth humans, because we're not the only humans in the universe, right? But Earth humans, okay, I see what you're saying. There's so much in the universe unknown to Earth humans, right? Right. But we're also assuming that there's no human on the Earth that doesn't know a lot. There might be some human. I feel like there's probably some humans out there on this Earth that actually know a whole lot about this universe, in ways that we have yet to activate. But I definitely get what you're saying, though. I definitely get what you're saying. As far as by design, though, I don't think it. I think I would agree and disagree at the same time. I would agree and disagree. I would agree in a way that you probably would disagree with, though, if I said it. we are we are meant to not know some things. So I shade not knowing. Right. I would also agree we are meant to not know some things, but I don't believe it in a way that maybe you would believe it, because which is interesting though is that you would put that limitation, because I remember the other day you said how unlimited we are and we know everything, but then here now you're admitting that we're limitedly designed. We're designed with a limitation. Now you're admitting we're designed with a limitation that keeps us from not knowing certain things. I find that ironic when the other day you said we were limitless and there were no limitations. It's interesting, Majine. Certain mysteries aren't meant to be known by humans. I suppose not. I suppose not, but that would be a limitation. And I'm just not sure how that works in your paradigm. Are we limited or are we unlimited? And if we are limited, like you're saying, then who is limiting us? Would that be, is that a higher self is limiting us? So by design, we're limiting ourselves? It's just something, LL, we are limitless. Let's see what Majine says. Let's see if she can dig her way out of this debacle. So we are limitless, okay, but there are universal laws we have to follow. So we are limited by something. You're calling it universal laws. And we all go through the sea of forgetfulness when we get here. Okay. So we are limited. Now, when I talked about how we have limits and we have to, work to unlock those limits, you wanted to argue, as you said yesterday. Was it yesterday? Talked about you want to argue just to argue. But now, when the focus is on you and your limited beliefs here about what we know and don't know, now you got to switch it up. I got you. It's all good though. Yes, our higher selves put these limits, okay, on us for our own. Our higher selves put these limits on our I guess lower selves. What do you say? For our own good. That sounds kind of weird. When you think about, when you just listen to that, myself put a limit on myself for my own self good. That's kind of weird, isn't it? So that we learn and grow in ways our souls need to learn and grow. If the soul is limitless, then why would it need to learn and grow? The soul is already limitless. The higher self is already limitless. What needs to learn? Why would the soul need to learn and grow when it's already, the soul is already complete? What is it going to grow into? What more can the soul become? It's already a soul. It's already pure, unlimited possibility and energy. I always find it weird, this idea that the soul needs to. I don't think that soul needs to learn and grow anything. That doesn't make sense to me. The soul is already perfection. How would perfection grow? That's why I say that the soul is only trying to heal. it's already perfect in its natural state. But it's been broken, it's been shattered. It looks like growth. But when you think about healing, isn't healing a form of growth? Because when your skin gets cut, the cells have to regrow themselves to attach themselves, right? So it is a form of growth, but it's not a growth to become something. It's a growth to go back to what once was. You said heal from what? Oh, see, that's the question. What are we healing from? That is the question, right? I have a pretty intricate. I guess that means I'm not supposed to go too far into that idea, but I do have a pretty extensive idea on what it is the soul needs to heal from. But we'll come back to that another time. It's already getting late. So you have to grow your consciousness. What do you mean by that, Corey? Said limitlessness is always expanding. I don't know if that's the case. Limitlessness is. It always is. That's why it's I am that I am. It is what it is. It's the I am can't grow because it already is. But it can discover. It can only discover more of what it already is. See, these words are important. These words are important. Corey Wilkins says you only limit yourself. Well, that's what we've been taught, huh? You only limit yourself. I don't believe that. I don't follow that ideology. Because it doesn't make sense to me. It sounds like religion. Just like religion never made sense to me, spiritual religion doesn't make sense to me either. When I listen to all the spirituality concepts up there, I'm like, these things don't make sense to me. And I come to find that this is just religion turned with a new label called spirituality. So, I don't think we limit ourselves. I think we were limited. Something or some body or bodies or beings limited us. And there seems to be a lot of evidence out there that depicts that we have been limited by something outside of us, by other beings. But that's just my take. That's what and it's through that take that I've been able to come up with these practices. And see, I found that I've been able to come up with these techniques and strategies to free myself when I started to be able to pinpoint who it is that enslaved me spiritually. Before I could figure out who enslaved me spiritually, I was like everybody else trying to figure out what to do with all this spiritual mumbo jumbo. It's like I was using it, I was practicing, but it's like, but where am I going? What am I doing with it? Why would I limit myself? How do I unlock my own limit? But when I figured out, when the light came on that, oh no, I didn't enslave myself. I didn't put these limits. Somebody else, some other beings or entities or energies locked me into this matrix. And as soon as I figured that out, then I started planning my escape. Slaves don't try to escape. See, you're not going to try to escape anything if you think that you actually put yourself on let's say metaphorically, a plantation. If you feel like you put yourself on a ship, you locked yourself in a room, you locked yourself in a job, right? You're not going to move. you're not going to move very far. Because if you locked yourself, then no matter where you go, there is still you. And I believe that it was purposely put out there into the spiritual community that, oh no, there's nobody that enslaved you. There's nothing that boxed you in, that lashed you in. See, that's what the Matrix was. That was what y'all forget about the most important movie that was ever created, called The Matrix. The most important piece of cinema that was ever created, called The Matrix, and we just forgot about it. In The Matrix, they said only you could free yourself. This is true. But nobody in the Matrix said you enslaved yourself. You're the one that locked your soul into this matrix. No, somebody else did. But only you can get yourself out. But you can only get yourself out when you recognize that you've been enslaved, and you recognize who else? Who enslaved you as well. Because then now you know what you're fighting against. But if you keep thinking it's just you, you're probably not going to get very far. Graffiti says, I'm interested in that topic. What are we healing from? Well, to keep it simple for tonight, we're healing from we're healing from a lot, really. But one of the things we're definitely healing from is the enslavement. And the easiest way to put it is that we're healing from death. We're healing from death because we're not supposed to die. And there were certain deaths that we have experienced that were just too traumatizing. But there were many deaths even before that. But it's death that has traumatized us, and that's what we need to heal from. The greatest curse of them all is death. Duublé says, scared me. I wonder what scared her. Corey Wickland says, your soul can't be free above the matrix if you don't grow your consciousness. No religion, source, universal way. Sure, Corey. Marjane, if it's not us limiting ourselves, or in your words, breaking ourselves, which natives in the need for healing, who is doing it, which requires the need for healing, who is doing it? Exactly, wherever we go, there you are. That's why the only way out is in. I mean, that is true. Like I tell you, everything is half right, everything is half true, Marjane. The only way out is in, but that's only half of the process. You're going in, but then you still didn't, but see, they don't tell you, okay, go in, but they don't tell you go in and do what? I go in, but still, how do I get out? Here's an example. If you're in a prison, and let's say we're all prisoners of war, and we're in this prison, we're in these camps, and we're unjustly put here. And let's say we're prisoners of war, but we weren't put into the prison. We were born into this prison. So let's say that our ancestors 10 generations ago were the first ones to be enslaved and put into this prisoner camp. And then so many generations have gone by and we've been born into it. We've built our lives in these camps. In these camps, right? And in these camps, we are limited, and we're told when to get up, when to eat, when to, like, all of these things, right? But actually, the guards that originally ran the facility, the guards are no longer out in the open. They have trained the people in the prison to guard themselves now. The guards they actually live in these rooms that no one ever sees, and they've taught the people to guard themselves, and they're in this like a big prison. They're in a big actual prison, right? But to them, they just call it a castle, and there's these walls you can't leave, can't go out of, things like that, right? And then certain people come to these certain aspects of enlightenment, saying there's nothing holding us in, there's nothing holding us back. So they feel like we're trapped some kind of way. We're like, why do we feel trapped? Why are we saying we can't go here and go outside the wall and do it? Why? Like, we just feel trapped. But then someone's saying, well, the only way, no matter there's nobody trapping you, it's you. It's just you in your mind. It's only you. Wherever you go, there's just you. The only way out is in. Okay, you go in, but then you never get out. People keep going in, that's the first step, but then they never get out. They just go deeper in. You just go deeper in, but you don't even know what you're looking for. And the reason why you don't know what you're looking for, because you have forgotten. So many generations have gone by that you have forgotten that your ancestors were originally put into this prison by other beings that enslaved you through war. And then they have trained the generations to believe that you're supposed to be here. But then if someone tells you, now, there's actually someone that put us here in this state, now I'm going within to do what? To find a plan, to find a way to get out. That's why I'm going in. And then you start studying the facility. And then you start trying to research and find, well, who are the beings that put me here? And then you start trying to figure out what abilities do I have that we used to have, or that I'm capable of having, that I've been told that I don't have. And then you start to do those things, and then you start to see, I'm going within so I can use it to deal with what's outside of me. But that's just me though. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. I've already made up my mind that I'm preparing to battle the warden. Y'all can keep thinking it's just you. It's you versus you all you want to. I'm preparing to fight the warden that has us imprisoned. And my goal is not necessarily to try to get everybody else to come fight them with me. I'm like, I'm gonna get it done myself. And then, whatever everybody else wants to do, that's up to you. I'm just sharing stuff that I have to share on my way as I prepare for war, as I prepare for battle. He says, how do you get a slave to stay docile, make them believe they aren't enslaved? Ashe. Make them believe they are not enslaved. Him, I asked for a past life healing read last night, and you mentioned death there, just made something click. Ashe, Graffiti. Ashe. Let's see. Let's go through. In the Matrix, he freed himself. He freed himself, but he did not enslave himself. He freed himself, but he did not enslave himself. Remember that. You have to listen to the whole picture. Nowhere in the Matrix do they say we enslaved ourselves. Nowhere in the Matrix do they say we enslaved ourselves. No. Other entities enslaved them. They freed themselves because your enslaver is never going to free you. That's why you have to free yourself. It's not that you got to free yourself because you enslaved yourself. No, you have to free yourself because your enslaver would never free you. The enslaver is never going to free you unless somehow that benefits the enslaver. But they're not going to free you just to free you. They're going to keep you enslaved as long as they can. We've seen that in every country around the world. People have to fight to break away from slavery. That's how it works. Why would you think that'd be any different when it comes to your soul? As above, so below. I don't know. There's too many comments. You got imagine that. I honestly think spiritualists and healers incarnate as light workers, not as slaves, but as light workers to help others vibrate enough to graduate from Earth. So we're not slaves. We're missionaries. And to me, that is a lie that has been fed to spiritual people. To me, that's a lie. I think that's a lie. That's missionaries. That's a religious term. It's all just religion. To me, you're talking about spirituality in a religious way, and I believe that's by design of this matrix, so that you don't actually leave. See, if you believe you're a light worker, you're not going to leave. You're going to graduate. There is no graduating, in my personal opinion. I don't know how many books and movies and shows have to be created to show us that there is no graduating. There's only breaking out. All right. So we light workers volunteer to imprison ourselves. You've never seen. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make. What evidence have you ever seen in existence where people have willingly imprisoned themselves? Where have you ever seen a movie in real life, in history, where any beings have ever said, I purposely want to imprison myself? I willingly imprison myself. Like, that just doesn't, I've never seen that. I've never seen that. The only thing I've ever seen is people go in to break people out. That's the only evidence I've ever seen. But somehow, spiritual people like Majane have been convinced that you have volunteered. You know, I used to entertain that, though. I used to entertain that, like yeah, I think we chose to be here. So supposedly that's what they say. We chose to be here. But then I kept digging into myself. You say you got to go within, right? I kept digging, and when I kept digging, it just wasn't making any more sense. And then eventually it started being revealed to me, this is a lie. I did not sign up to be a prisoner, because that wouldn't make sense. That's not what I would do. That's not what beings would do. Unless you say it's a school, then I guess, that's a possibility. You sign up for a school, yeah, sure. But then if you sign up for a school, then you're signing up for a school to be trained so that you can then go to war somewhere else. That would make the most sense to me. So now let me join the war. Put me in, Coach Ashe Graffiti. So, okay, Corey Wicklund is a ascended fifth dimensional being, so he already has it. He or she he already has it figured out. All right, Corey, I guess we'll need to go to your channel and get some straightening. Oh, revelation right now, Ashe. You prefer prison to the freedom of Christ. I mean, you don't know my perception or my relationship with Christ revelations right now. So you didn't even ask me. Well, my Janae, I'll let you believe, I'll agree that you put yourself here, my Janae. You put yourself here. Anyone else who wants to believe that, you can also go with that. You put yourself here. I don't know why you would put yourself here, but hey, if that's what you wanted to do, that's perfectly fine. Me personally, I did not put myself here. Therefore, I'm going to get out of here. Right. And on my way out, I'll stop by and visit all of you and say, hey, how was that? I'll ask you, how's it working out for you being here? I'm going to head out, but, let me know. Send me a postcard or something about how it is staying as a light worker, as you call it. Right? I'm going to just light my way out. I'm going to work my light to get out. Yeah, sure. We came here as a school. Okay, I'm going to let you get your diploma. I'm going to let you get go ahead and work and get your diploma, get your degree, my Janae. Go ahead and get your diploma, get your degree. You said, what's the evidence that someone else put us here? Well, there's many. See, if you look at all the religions, and then you look at all of the documentations of all the different ancient cultural groups, there's always a story written about someone putting people in a place. There is no actual story from any group of ancient people that says, we came and imprisoned ourselves on purpose. There is no, you can't find that story anywhere. You just can't find it. So that would be the evidence. The idea that we put ourselves here, and so that's actually, I never found that evidence. I just would hear people say it. And at first, I kind of believed it, but then after a while, I was like, wait a minute, there's no evidence of that anywhere. This is other evidence that always shows that somehow either we came and got stuck or someone put us here or someone, that type of idea. Oh, yeah, I'll leave you in bondage. I would definitely leave y'all. Quick. So I've heard the Anunnaki creating a slave race, but also some of them believe that we should have free will. I show you, right? There is definitely the Anunnaki story, right? Which is another just depiction of all the other stories. Graffiti said, I had a lot of training in my meditations today. Overall, I know I'm preparing myself for a higher existence. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what I'm doing, so. Corey says, you signed a contract. I do not subscribe to that, Corey. Maybe you signed a contract with Source to come here. I do not subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to it, therefore I'm not going to abide by the contract. Yeah. No, of course, I'll, I'm going to leave. I mean, I'm going to leave, but what I do, I will leave the tools. I will leave the tools to, say y'all are funny. So, Duublé. You don't believe in soul contracts? Yes and no. Yes and no. But look, it's 11. It's 11. I thought I was going to get out of here at 10:30. So I'm going to go ahead and wind it down. I got to finish my spiritual, prayers. I'm almost done. I got to finish it up. I want to get it out the way, get it done so I can move on to the next level. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika, it is done. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, I can say that I'm done with all of my spiritual prayer setups by tomorrow. And then, well, I am gonna, after I do it, I'm gonna like take a little time to like get my mind prepared and ready. Get some rest a little bit, and then, go into full training mode, full spiritual exercise mode. Ashe, Ashe. Ime Kamalika, it is done.